So here we go. Your enemies are in your own household. That's what Jesus said. And here's some more scriptures to back up that. Okay? So anytime something horrible happens, people always tend to look way, 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 way far out. But if you watch as many crime shows as I do, the first place you want to look is right there in the camp. This is why I'll always believe that even when Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, I'm always looking in the camp. There were so many people at that hotel that day, and only a couple people left out of the room with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And there were other people who were in his camp staying in other rooms. There was even people from out of the country, the photographer from South Africa, who'd come just to photograph the Poor Man's Campaign. There were a lot of people at the hotel. I just can never shake, and I don't think I'll ever shake. Which one knew? I don't care how many investigations. Which one knew? Who was a co-conspirator? Now, with this recent tragedy, it's easy to try and look and say, oh, someone way far out did this, and this was the planning of whoever. But in reality, if we want to look at it with a level head, the first place you want to look is who was around him, who was in his camp, who was in his quote unquote household. That's the first place you want to look. Malcolm X, Kennedy. These are the first places you want to look. So instead of everybody getting all riled up and all just pointing the fingers blindly, first of all, there was a shot that came from a single person. There is no war going on here. Level-headed people, educated people will lay everything out. A shot came from one person, a very, very, very skilled shooter. Just like a very, very, very skilled shooter was able to aim for one of the smallest parts of the body as an MLK. Same thing for this shooting with Kirk. Now, look inside the camp to figure out why. The answer isn't always outside the camp. What was going on inside the camp? What was going on inside the camp? And who do they want to take the fall? This is wild how they can't find anybody.